Hello and welcome to another episode of Motorsport Manager with Levingston Motors. We've had a very strong mid-light season, to be fair. Phoenix, I don't recall what happened there, wasn't that great, was it? 6th and 7th, which wasn't great, but we did get pole position in qualifying because we picked up 3 important points there in our fight against relegation. And then Japan, the rain gods in Japan smiled on us and we won the race. And we even got 5th place for Makarova. Bad race for Chariot, but good race for us. Of course, we're not really in contention for the title despite our position. But we followed that up in Dubai with a shock 3rd place. Unfortunately, Makarova couldn't get points, but her car's just like crap. Engelhardt, on the other hand, has a decent-ish car. And as you can see, he gets up 4 points. Chariot getting a 1-2 finish. They're going to win the league. They've got the best car with the best drivers, with the best HQ, I think. No, the 3rd, but they've got the best drivers, the best car. If you've got the best car and the best drivers and you don't win the league, you failed, pretty much. But that has left us in 3rd position, which is a double-edged sword, really, because if you finish in 3rd, we'll get a lot of money. Because it's high merit payments, so like the top 3, top 4 will get more money. It might even be top 2, we might just get 25 million if we get 3rd. But it will mean our objective next season will be 3rd. It'll be like 2nd, 3rd or 5th or something like that. So by doing well in that first season, we're going to really put the pressure on ourselves in the future. I believe I've already asked my bro for money. Yeah, my chairman for money. We are spending a lot. We haven't got that much spare left, but when you consider that we have a few more sponsors to bring in with their signing on fees and our reward, which will be around 25 million, I suspect, we're doing okay. We've got to be aggressive early on to compensate for our crappy car. What's the next vote? Refueling. It's all about spec suspensions, really, because that's our weakest part by a mile. It's the only part where the worst on the gridding. So really, we want this spec. I'm kind of gambling on that being a spec. We are improving our gear. We're not improving anything. I must have finished. We're going to improve those brakes and that engine. The front wing. What we're building? It's been a while since I've played any of these games outside of GTA, so I'm not quite familiar with what we're doing. It's an engine. We won't improve that then. What's worth improving? This might be all I build, to be fair, because we're past the halfway point now, I think. Or we are at the halfway point. Building something like a gearbox that can weight strip. Will be used for like these 3 races with Makarova, so I don't see the point. I'm in like save money now. So we will improve the gearbox and the rear end because we can't make any better. Make that any better. Is that rear end any good? It is, right. So I'll fit the parts while I'm here. Suspension. And we'll get that. Gearbox is the same. Rear ring is the same. I've already done that apparently, because even though his reliability is low, he had the nurse perk which will compensate. And we want a good one, with it being crucial. Same with you. See, we're already getting decent parts because his overall comment morale drop is starting to drop down a bit. Engine is the same, and gearbox, brakes is the same. Gearbox is also the same. 10th or above. We could take the risk and go for 3rd. It's almost worth it because that's so little. You're not really going to miss it. I mean, that's just stupid. We get more money for 3rd or above, but the problem with heavy rain is that if it rains for the entire race, then it's pointless. It's not going to help us, really. If it rains halfway through the race, as we saw in Japan, we can win the race, because these guys are idiots. So 6th, 1st and 3rd, we're a solid set of races. We've got points in the last 3. We've fit the parts, we'll race. I will take practice. It's my first time on these tracks, so I don't know how they play out. So I'm 7 of 12, I think. So yeah, I've just passed the halfway point. So I'll take practice, get some setups going, and I will see you for qualifying. That is the end of practice. I think I got some decent setups here, but we didn't get first and second. We got first and third. Then one more in the Chariot, getting into second position on the softer compound. We have Inters level 1, the Super Souls level 3. As you can see, the other tyre is the Ultras, and I generally go with the harder compound. I find that in most situations, the harder compound is better because you can push them for longer, and that compensates for their slower speeds, especially in hot weathers. It's time for qualifying. Qualifying trim. We are on the... we should be on the Ultras here. So it might be worth actually having one set on Ultras, one set on Supers, because that percentage increase might compensate for them being slower. But obviously Makarova will get Super Overtake mode. We're going to lower your gearbox to get plus 90. Plus engine to 66. As for you, Makarova 69. Over 73. 70. That we won't touch because it's a crucial part. Yeah, that'll do. Nice. Right. Save these setups. 95% for Makarova. Where are we anyway? I forgot what track this is. It's Brazil. Right, Brazil. Yeah, save this up. I wish those dogs would shut up, but I can't do a thing. Because they're not my dogs. Right. Brazil. So you're fine. Tyre choice is fine. We might put Engelhardt on the super softs to see if it's worth, you know, the extra percent. He's only on 94, but that was the best I could do, really. I couldn't get much more than that. Brazil. Those dogs are being stupid. Alright. Because they own the house, I think they own the entire street, they can just do whatever they want. That's my neighbours. They also deal drugs. Not that I buy any from them or anything. You can just see it in the back garden. Right. That's everything. We'll take qualifying. We'll send Engelhardt out straight away. It's not always the best thing to send them out straight away because they'll have less grip. But the idea is you get like an early lap in and get a second one. You'll have time for a second one with it only being 8 minutes. Because you basically have to do 3 laps. Auto. On it. It's unfortunate there's a chariot right behind us. It's Woolmore. He's probably going to overtake us and we're going to be stuck behind him. Because if we can stay in front of him, we can slow him down. We can try and slow him down. But literally the first lap it gets past us. Alright, so Engelhardt will set the fastest lap to start off with him being setting the lap initially. But Woolmore will take pole position, unsurprisingly. It's a chariot. They should be doing fine. Makarova out-qualifies Engelhardt on their first lap. Lundqvist doesn't beat Makarova but gets ahead of Engelhardt. So it looks like it was a pretty good lap of Makarova. So Engelhardt is going to do is he's going to go straight back out on the supers and see if that percent bonus helps him out. I don't really have time to look for a gap. It's like a minute and a half laps. Well, I do. I've got like 30 seconds, but I'm not gonna. Engelhardt is currently in a gap, so that's fine. Number 19 is on his in lap, so we'll come in before we start our lap, so that's fine. So Engelhardt in 5th. McRover with a good qualifying in 2nd, if things stay as they are. Engelhardt on the Supers, hoping that 50% bonus means it's better on this than on the Ultras. Of course, McRover does have super overtake mode, which will be why she's performing pretty well in qualifying. We'll see how Engelhardt can do now. Perfect tyre temp, overheated brakes. McRover is probably going to get the same. Yep. Zarate in front of Engelhardt. Engelhardt is a faster personal lap, but not faster than the cars in front, I don't think. McRover going to try and get pole position here, but she's behind already by 0.2 of a second. Still faster than Engelhardt. Ooh, Engelhardt took that wide. That's not great. Engelhardt gets past Zarate. I don't know if he slowed him down. So Engelhardt make any improvements? No. That first sector, that mistake there, really cost him. And it looks like McRover is going to be in 2nd still, but does set a faster lap overall. That'll be a harder one to beat for Modi and Lundqvist. Lundqvist might be setting a faster lap. Modi is in the pits, so he or she is done. It's a he. Lundqvist trying to make it a 1-2 for Chariot, and she doesn't do it. McRover holds off Lundqvist. Not a great one from Engelhardt if he wants the drivers. He is in touching distance of the drivers, but Wilmer's going to win it. He has the best car. Of course, there is probably going to be rain in the race, so pit strategy could get us a lot of points here. Although I think this is the last race, there will be any rain. So unless one of those at the bottom really do well, it looks like it's going to be 2nd position and 5th. See, with that alone means it would have been worth taking the highest sponsorship, because we got more money for coming 3rd in qualifying alone than getting our sponsor objective in both the qualifying and the race with this one. So it might be worth taking the risk next time, because qualifying we might get it with that super overtake mode. But Wilmer gets pole, another 2 points for him. We missed that by 0.3 of a second, but a good one for McRover. 2nd position in the car that she's got. There's nothing to snuff at all. I mean, we should be around here at best, really. So 2nd and 5th is a good performance. We won't keep those positions. We won't keep them. But we're starting dry. No rain to start off with. Race trim. Race trim and super softs. Race trim and nurse perk. Car setup's fine. I'm gonna leave these guys fueled and hope I could potentially get a 1-stop again. I don't think I can, because these can go 14 to 16 laps, and it's a 22 lap race. Right, a 1-stop is doable. Well, I think we're going to go for that. 1-stop. We'll keep them fueled, because it'll leave that option open. And it means that, you know, if the rain comes like lap 11, lap 12, we can go into the inters, and we're fine. Make it a quick stop. That's the idea. Really, really press our advantage if it does rain. So 12 to 14. So yeah, you can just about 1-stop with these, but you've got to be careful with McRover. So the Brazilian Grand Prix sees Wilmar in pole position, McRover in 2nd, Lundqvist from Chariot in 3rd, Modi of Esprit, who are fighting for the title as well, in 4th, Engelhardt in 5th, Kanjuro of Team Kirov in 6th, and teammate in 7th, Ingodu. Both Esperanka have done alright there to get 8th with Tozzi. Where's Kanjiro's teammate? Where's Team Kirov? Have I completely missed them? Are they the ones that finished in third as well? Or fourth? No. Team Kirov. Oh no, it's Chariot. It's a Spirit I'm looking for. Where's the Spirit? Navarro in 11th. We might lose some position because the cars around us have got the faster tyres, but they typically don't push their engine as hard. Look, Motors in comes there already. Bar start for Makarova. She's going to lose ground to the faster Chariot car. Oh, Makarova's gone. That's not Makarova. Someone's gone wide. Ingledew went wide. Engelhardt has gone down, but we are against faster cars and a slower compound tyre. We are hoping for rain. We were expecting this. I wasn't expecting Engelhardt to go that far back, but we do have pretty bad cars. Engelhardt gone back up into 8th though. He's fighting against who are they? A Spirit. I don't think they were a Spirit, but they are. Engelhardt fighting everyone in the mid pack. Makarova's kind of escaped the mid pack for now. Engelhardt in 7th. Got to keep out for the rain. It is expected. Right, you just normal. Engelhardt can keep pushing for now because he's going to get past 2 cars here. It's about managing this tyre wear and the fuel and hoping for the rain. And Engelhardt's crashed on the second lap. He made the same mistake in qualifying. He made that mistake in qualifying. He's done it again. I think that's his 3rd crash this season. I think he's going to have to go. You know, he got some shot wins with the rain and that, but he does that. He's done that 3 times this season. Can't be having it. Can't be having that. Idiot. Absolute bloody idiot. Although to be fair, this map playing to our favour with Makarova, because as you can say fuel, although it'll play to everyone else's favour as well, because they'll say fuel. We'll see what happens. We don't really need the points, to be fair, so it's not a big deal. It's not like we're going to survive relegation and we're not going to win the league. Chariot are just too good for starters, so there's no point in trying. 128 seconds slower, thanks to the safety car. But if we're lucky, our tyres are going to go to neutral, so that should keep them heated a bit. Alright. Get ready to attack overtake, so safety car is just about in. There it is. And we're off. I think someone pitted in the safety car. It's pitted now. It's pitted after the safety cars ended. Makarova fighting Kanjiro for 2nd position. It's Lundqvist that's pitted. Chariot, what are you playing at? Verapol trying to make a move on Makarova. Gets forced out of it. And Makarova defending 3rd. No rain expected at the moment. Going on 2 speed because something's really happening. I'm going to keep pushing for now. I'm keeping tabs on Kanjiro here in 2nd position. Verapol looking really fast behind us though. We'll keep attacking for now and see if we can get past Kanjiro, just temporarily. we can't really. Right. We'll match Verpils and try and defend third. See, I don't know how much fuels these guys have got now, so I don't know if they're going to one-stop as well. Because we can one-stop. Still no rain. We literally might have to stop for a fuel. I can stop again if it enters. That's rain. That is rain. That is rain. That is rain. Right. That is rain. If these pit too soon, we can get a really good start. There is rain expected. Lap 11. We might lose third here. Mike Rover's got very few points this season. I think she's finished. She finished last race in the points, and that was pretty much it. Other than that one pole position. So got to be careful of this corner, because that's when where crashes happen apparently. Look, if we are lucky, people will start to pit soon. Lundqvist has pitted and has ended up in 19th position and not caught up yet. But the rain is coming. I don't think it's worth conserving though. We don't need this to last that much longer. Only like 2 or 3 laps. It's pretty short laps this track. You gotta hope that these guys in Ultras are doing a bit worse than us, and they'll pit a lap too early. It's our hope now. That crash, we had the perfect strategy, but that crash just allowed these guys to save the tyres. You know, had he not crashed, we would have won this race probably. Oh, he's making a move. I can't really defend much longer. Don't have a tyre worth for it. Don't have to go by, we're just too slow. They're pitting too early. They are pitting too early. Yeah, they're pitting too early here. We've got a shot. It's lap 12, I think you got a pit. You got a pit lap 12. People are in with repairs actually. That's good. Ingledew was in second, came in with repairs. He's pushing like a madman. That's fine. They've come out on dries. They have come out on dries. That is not the right move. Right, we want to pit straight onto the inters. Fuel to 10 laps. Park conditions fine for now. Here comes the rain. Some people have copied our strategy. They got the right one. The cars behind us are idiots. Straight past him. Straight past Margate. So we have the right strategy here. People are staying out on dry from the looks of it. We are out ahead of the guy that was behind us. We're technically second here. We are technically second. Oh, safety car's crashed now. Modi. And that has just cost us our advantage because everyone's going to get a free pit stop. Stop crashing. God damn it. Everyone's going to pit under the safety car. And we've just lost our advantage. Modi has just messed everything up. Great. Great. Why can't people just race properly and not crash? So our strategy was correct and 2 crashes have messed it up. We could have been in second position at this point. We should have been in the second. But that crash has left us in 11th. Great. Great. We've really been screwed over in this race. It's a conspiracy, I'm telling you. Well, these guys, the guy behind us hasn't pitted, so he's an idiot. Hopefully he doesn't pit again. It's rain for the rest of the race. That's kind of pissing me off. It's not been a good day today. Got wrecked in Persona 3 straight away, and now this. Right, try and get a strong start here. You can't compete for too long because he's got a repair. I want to get past him as soon as you can. Yes, come on. Gotta make these moves. Gotta try and get some points now. The cars ahead of us should in theory be a bit slower, or around our skill level. So we might be able to get these guys. Apart from obviously the chariot guys, even though that's the one that's ahead of us. Got 5 laps to go. Is that many laps to go? Yeah, we can go high for now. If we're lucky, they don't have enough fuel, then we'll have to make a pit stop. But I think that second crash from Modi has really screwed us here. But we are getting past people. We've been fighting against a chariot. Makarova trying to get into the points. And she's in the points. Well, Chariot's retaking that point spot. We're fighting each other. Oh, we've lost on the outside. That's not a good spot for that corner. It's an absolute mad dash here, but we are overheating. Margate one wide, not ahead of us, so we don't really care. As long as we conserve, we're going to let the guy behind us through. That's the problem. Right, attack for now. She's taking that turn again, like that, but she's got back into 6th. Into 4th now. Oh, into 5th. It's Navarro that's in front, that's a Spirit. We're trying to get into pole position, and onto a podium place. We've got it. Keep attacking. The cars ahead are actually trying to back up, so we are actually catching them like this. Because I don't think the tyre wear really matters at this point. Bit of a risk, but I've got nothing to lose. Alright, go to medium. We are catching Wilmot. Can we get past him is the question. If we get a podium out of this, I'll be quite pleased. But what's going to disappoint me is that if we get a podium out of this situation, we could have had first place. If that crash didn't happen, would have had first place, I think. Alright. You can't catch him. We're going to go for 3rd. And hope we don't get caught. The condition is... There's no red light, it's overtake. Go down your tyres. Because this turn will catch us because we haven't got the right wings for it, really. I think we're fine here. Attack to end it. We'll get 3rd position out of that. I'll take that. With a better car, I would have had 1st. If Modi didn't crash, Makarova could have had 1st, I think. If we got 3rd out of that. Makarova went from 11th to 3rd after the second crash. She did very well. No one had to pit again thanks to the 2 crashes. So our pit strategy was basically copied. I think we could have won that race. That's disappointing me, that. Ingolati is good at the end of the season. It's got our most points, but it's got a better car. The problem is next season we won't have the nurse perk. I'm actually very tempted to switch mechanics, so Makarova gets a nurse perk at the start of next season. That might be worth it. No rules broken. We get 4 points. I think Esprit are going to overtake us now in the team standings. They do, so we drop down to 4th. But we might end up in 4th position. If we do that, that's a successful season. With the way Engelhart's bloody driving, idiot. The game does do that. I think you get more of a chance of crashing if you're performing well. I'm sure that's the case. I don't think the first season we even crashed once. A bit of rubber banding. Though of course Makarova doesn't really need a nurse perk, and she has got super overtake mode. So we've got a new part. How good is that engine? It is the best on the grid, but it is a risky part. I've designed that for next season. So next season we might do alright. Interview with AB. No, he's going to ask about the crash. So we're just about done for building. We just want to build a. So what we could do really is something like this. Because the reliability won't drop on the first race, so we can weight strip it pretty heavily if we can get the reliability up. But no need for that. We want to build a risky part. Must be that one. We won't obviously use it, but we will. We'll keep it for next season. And of course, next race there might be rain in Australia. Canada it can rain. But that's a decent race. We've got some more points, so can't really complain. I mean, I'll take it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time for Let's Play Motorsport Manager with Levingston Motors.